Hello everyone, Mr. Paradise, Picking Paradise, and tonight is Wednesday night, day before Thanksgiving, so we're here to give thanks a little bit. So I'll go ahead and start off with saying thank you to the community. Well, actually, let's back that up. Let's say thanks to my wife. My wife actually tolerates and allows me to do a lot of stuff with my locks, have her own lock room, and she doesn't bother me when I'm picking locks. She actually she enjoys it. So it's really cool that she supports me. So thank you to her. Let's go ahead and thank the community and everything that the community does for one another. I really appreciate it. It's really, really, really awesome. So thankful for the community. Thankful for all the top members who stay active all the time in the subreddit and on YouTube. This is a great way of kind of trading back and forth our accomplishments and failures. And our failures or not being able to open a lock is actually also, I think, an accomplishment. All these locks aren't easy to get into, especially the higher level ones, but even simple ones, not that easy to get into. The fact that we're able to do these and accomplish doing it is actually pretty cool. So thanks to the community. We'll go ahead and give a couple huge shout outs. We'll go ahead and give a shout out to Starrylock. Starrylock, if you have not checked out his YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. He has like 900 or almost 1,000 subscribers now. He actually brought a lot of traffic to my channel, which is awesome. Great. I don't really care about subs. That's why I never say, hey, smash the like button or the subscribe button or whatever. This is the first video that I've ever said do the like button, just because I wanted to see how many entries equals how many likes. Anyway, so that's the quick thanks. Also, Norland, you're fucking badass, Michael. You did Pip all three, and you did the parody already, like right out of the gate you did that. Also, I'm so sorry I'm forgetting your name right now, but there was a gentleman who picked an LOTO and actually rattled it on video. So he's got 2 entries, no problem. But I left out maybe a key point, which I think I should have included. It was just a little kind of crazy to actually include. But you know what? I'll go ahead and do it now. And I will say this. If you actually have a baby in your video and you rattle the LOTO, and he's the first one, I think, to enter the the hashtag rattle club drawing. If you have a baby in your video and you actually turn your LOTO into a rattle for the baby, and the baby's in the video, like, that's got to be worth at least 3 entries. Like, come on. That was so epic. So thank you. I'll give you a shout out later. I'm so sorry I'm forgetting the name, but okay. So I know that tomorrow we're going to be spending a lot of time with our families. We might have some picking time over the long weekend if you are having a long weekend. So I wanted to put this video out to say a couple things. So I've got an ABUS 5550 in the vise right now. It's picked. It's actually not the easiest lock in the world to pick. It's got a really good challenging bitting. It's actually a really, really fun pick. However, this other guy right here, it is an American lock. And if you pick this for the 1100 club, then you're going to be entered. But it's a little bit different. And I'm not too sure what's really different about it. Maybe you guys can educate me, put it in the comments. But this keyway is definitely different. Let's see how we can get this. I'm not sure if I can get that better. Let me go ahead and... bear with me. I'm going to pull out a flashlight. Got to get this a little bit better than what it is getting right now. So yeah, the son of a Bitch, how do I not have a flashlight? It's got to be like one right here, right? Okay, maybe it's just like stage fright right now. Okay, I've got one right here. It was just stage fright. So anyway, there we go. Beautiful. So we see that keyway. There we go. It's the paracentric keyway. And I'm not too sure what keyway that is, so you guys go ahead and put it in the comments and educate me. That'd be great. But this lock is pretty damn challenging. I would say that it probably gave me 15 or 20 minutes of trouble, maybe 20 plus, especially the first time. So the reason I'm bringing that up is if you see my picks over here, like that's what I did to pick that stupid lock. Like I kept pulling out picks and tension wrenches. I got them all splitted all over the place because it was giving me so much trouble. So I want to give a couple tips. So here's the tips section. Tips. Should I break the video here or not? I'm not. I'm going to stay in it. Okay, so if you're picking a lock, number one thing you need to do is fluctuate tension. You're probably, the longer you pick a lock, you are probably tensioning too hard. You get tired and you get frustrated, so you start cranking down on the tension. That's the number one mistake. The other mistake is the longer you're picking a lock, then you tend to just forget fundamentals. So you're forgetting to either put too much tension, or you're forgetting to put lighter tension or heavier tension, and you're not paying attention to the tension and the feedback that it's giving you. The other thing that we tend to do when we're picking a little bit longer and we get frustrated is we don't reset enough. We think we're keep trying. There's probably a really low cut pin that we've overset, or we've accidentally overset something, and we're never going to recover from that, and you're never going to make any progress. Go ahead and reset. Don't be afraid to reset. It's probably going to go faster. Reset the damn lock and start poking around to see if you can get a set pin to get some feedback. Because once we set that first pin or second pin, now we start getting a little bit more feedback and it starts talking a little bit more. So, and if you don't get it, within 30 minutes or 45 minutes, pull the damn cord, man. Step away. Try to step away early on once you felt something and you got a little bit of feedback and you've learned something about the lock. That's the number one thing that I try to do. Once I try and pick a lock, especially higher level locks, once I've learned something about it and I'm like, oh, okay, that's how that feels, and this is the motion and this is the tension requirements, I try to stop right there and walk away. Because if I do that, now I'm left with that memory of that's the tension requirement, that's the motion of the pick, there's a low or a high, and I've got to either pivot high, turn the pick a certain way, but I remember these feelings. So next time when I go and approach the lock, I can remember that feeling and I can go right back to it. So anyway, guys, I really hope that the tips are helping. I really am excited about everyone entering for the free t-shirts and the kick-ass drawing. Go back to the video before and look at that. I would love for a lot of people to do parodies. So hopefully a lot of people do those parodies. And I wish everyone the best. I don't care if there's 1 or 100 drawings or entries. But the more the merrier. Let's have some fun with it. I really appreciate everyone's support. And have a great Thanksgiving. And be sure to thank all your loved ones. This is what this holiday is all about. Being thankful for what we have. And those who surround us are those who make us what we are. And this community is awesome. So thanks, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll tune in later.